What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with a free pick in the BYU versus Villanova college basketball matchup going down Monday, November 3rd, 2025. If you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so because we've got college basketball making its return on Monday, as we're going to be talking about. We've got the NBA and the NHL, and we've also got plenty of action from football this week, college and NFL this week as well. So make sure that you jump on board. And remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout and get 15% off your purchase. We also have our Inner Circle VIP services. Now, they're not for everyone. They are for people that make big bets, people with big bankrolls who are just looking to take their betting to the next level and are looking for that one-on-one concierge style service. Now, you can call or text the number on the screen, but remember, this is our most expensive premium product, so just keep that in mind before reaching out to the number. But if it's for you, it's an awesome product and one that I assure you guys are going to absolutely love. So make sure that you check that out. But let's get to this one between BYU and Villanova. BYU last season finishing 26-10 overall. They made it to the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament before being bounced by Alabama in a track meet, 113-88. Villanova, it's a new era for Villanova. They fired Kyle Neptune after 3 mediocre seasons for the Wildcats and hoping to get back to prominence with Kevin Willard now in charge of Villanova. Now, the thing with Willard is that, he's going to have his work cut out for him because you do lose a lot of the faces of Villanova basketball from the last few seasons. Eric Dixon, Jameer Brickus, Wooga Poplar, Enoch Bolkier, they were solid pieces for this Villanova team last year, and now you got to replace them. And they did well in the transfer portal. You brought in Devin Askew from Long Beach State, Duke Brennan from Grand Canyon, Bryce Lindsey from JMU, Zion Stanford from Temple. These were all guys that scored in double figures for their respective teams last year. But I think it's going to take some time to get that all going together in the right direction. Now, on the other side for BYU, Kevin Young, it was a great season for BYU last year. It was their first big it was a top 4 finish in the Big 12, first Sweet 16 since 2011, and now you've got AJ Debance coming in, and this is going to be a big deal for BYU basketball. They had Yegor Demin go in the first round in the lottery of the NBA draft. You still have to replace pieces like Dalen Hall, Trevin Nell, Mawat Mag, Kenon Catchings, Fuseni Traore. But there is a lot to like about this BYU team with Debance. They're going to be a lot more athletic than we're used to seeing from BYU basketball. And, Debance was a highly touted prospect, but I think it's going to be for good reason. I said this BYU team was able to shoot the lights out and fly last year. And now I think it's going to be even better with Debance leading the charge. BYU has national championship talent on this team. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's just a matter of sort of putting it all together, and I think they do on opening night, especially being at home. This was a BYU team that just really played well on their home floor, and I think BYU is going to be a team that's really going to do some damage. I just think that while Kevin Willard was a nice get for Villanova, it's going to take some time to get this team together. I don't know if there's enough there for Villanova to really contend in the Big East this season. I think it's going to be a step in the right direction. It's really hard to not go in a better direction compared to what they had last season. But opening night at BYU, I think it's going to be a tall task for Villanova in this one. I think BYU runs away with it. I'm going to take BYU and lay the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.